If you were sitting down one day of summer 2020 and thought to yourself, I wonder what animes of summer 2020 might have recently premiered, then chances are you were blessed by God with the gift we call Rent-A-Girlfriend. Probably know exactly what I'm talking about, but just in case you haven't, I'll give you a quick synopsis of the show. And I'd also recommend you watch that show directly after this video, because it's not going to include spoilers, and I need watch time, so that's why I'm not gonna go now. Don't click off this video. Before I continue to the basic synopsis, according to YouTube statistics, only 11% of my watch time comes from those who are actually subscribed. Before you click off, wait. I know you've heard nothing but statistics for the past month, but hear me out. How am I ever going to reach 1 trillion billion subscribers and get monetized if none of you ever subscribe? 11%, oh god, that's not good. So, I'll tell you what, if you enjoy this video, you have to subscribe. I'll be posting similar content to this soon, instead of the memes that I usually post. Alright, on to the video, and thank you for your time. Kazuya Kinoshita is a 20-year-old college student living in Tokyo. We're introduced to him as he's walking to school with his girlfriend, Nanami Mami. He is also silently obsessing over the fact that he has a girlfriend. However, his obsession is very short-lasted, as within the first 17 seconds, Mami does a 180 and breaks up with him on the spot. She manages to achieve a world record dream speedrun of an entire 2 seconds spent breaking up with Kazuya before cutting to Kazuya crying in his messy room while we see all his wank tissues. He's scrolling through the app store as one does after a breakup. He comes across a strange app called Diamond, which is kind of like Uber, but instead of ordering taxis, you order hot women that you don't have sex with. You just, they're meant to be your platonic girlfriend, where for only 5,000 yen per hour, which roughly translates to 45 quid an hour for you Brits out there. Heartbroken and lonely, Kazuya decides to rent out the finest girlfriend on the market and go to the aquarium to look at fishies. This girl will be an important plot point. Her name is Mizuhara Chizuru. She's secretly doing this job because she's needing to save up money for a spoiler alert, which I'm not going to include in this video. Hilarity ensues. Hilarity ensues. Hilarity ensues. Hilarity ensues. Along the way, he builds up a harem of girls who any man would be jealous of. However, he is not content, for the one he truly loves is Mizuhara. Plot twist, I know. I'm not going to explain the entirety of the plot, because then this video would be much longer than I'd like it to be, and then you wouldn't get to watch it spoiler free, which you should do right now after this video. Now I will discuss the pros and cons of this series, starting with the pros. The art style is incredibly unique and unlike any other studio I've seen. I think they're called TMS Entertainment or something. So their work always stands out. I'm a big fan of the brown outlines and chalky backgrounds that they implemented with this show, and I'm sure many other people are too. Each character you're introduced to is given at least one arc to develop and show you their backstory, and it really feels like they're real people, which only helps in putting yourself in Kazuya's shoes and following through his ups and through his downs. One thing to note is that for the majority of the season, there's no development between the relationship of Kazuya and Mizuhara whatsoever. But the reason why it's like that, I could argue, is the studio is portraying a realistic relationship, even if it's somewhat dreamy, and they don't want to rush things. This show truly includes a variety of S-tier waifus, and something for everyone, really. Whether you're into shy girls or dominant girls. I can't believe I just said that. This show has you covered. There is, however, one girl in the show that we do not approve of at all, and that is the aforementioned Nanami Mami-chan. Though she disappears for half of the season. Oh, no! Though she disappears for the majority of the season, she plays one of the most important roles in the story as the main evil antagonist. She stops at nothing to make sure Kazuya and Mizuhara break up, but the worst part is that Mami doesn't even want Kazuya to herself. She's just a manipulative sociopath who wants to attempt to ruin people's lives for the fun of it. Reminds me of my ex. And that's why, even though on the outside she's an ordinary, somewhat attractive college student, she makes for the perfect villain for the series. Several overarching plot points are always overlapping, not too much for you to get lost, but just enough for you to remain entertained. So overall, I'd say Rent a Girlfriend is pretty pog. Now, onto the cons. Thank you for watching. Please do be sure to subscribe, or I'll kill us both. Oh, can't say that word, I forgot. I'll get demonetized again. My previous video got demonetized when I said the F word in it. I didn't even say it was in the title. The one where Brown, the Among Us guy, dies. That got demonetized because there was the F word in the title, so I had to change it to Brown flipping dies. Subscribe, like I said, because we're trying to reach a goal of 200 billion subscribers by the end of tomorrow. Bye.